We're here in the offices of East Los Angeles football coach Lynn Cain, and he's taken a few moments to spend with us as a preview to this historic webcast coming up Saturday as East Los Angeles College will take on Mount San Jacinto. Both teams come in 1-0 in conference play. Coach Cain, sure glad you're with us. Give us a little bit of a preview of Saturday's game, would you?
Yeah, Saturday's game is going to be a battle between two top teams coming into it. We're in conference 1-0. They're 1-0. So it's a battle of the undefeated in conference play. They're a very good team. They've played some very good teams out there, and you can tell that they've learned how to play a high standard of football. They're come across as a strong team. They got a defensive back that can really play well. We're expecting defensively for their defensive line is several down linemen that are strong, big. They put a good push in the inside that it's going to make it kind of difficult on the inside. So they run a 4-3 defense with a coverage over the top, and they cover it. It's either cover 2 or cover 1. So they do different things back there. So we are expecting a very physical game on the defense side of the ball. Offensively, they're also very good on offense. They have a great quarterback that can run and pass the ball. So that's going to make it difficult for us, and I think our guys are going to be up for the challenge.
And really, this Husky offense, led by one Aaron Cantu coming out of Schur High School in Montebello, that's where it all begins, doesn't it?
Yeah, you want somebody. Well, really, we've had a great center, and I've always said that you find a great center that can snap the ball and be consistent with it, then your offensive team can move, and then you know how it is. The quarterback's always been that guy that's the franchise player of the team, and Aaron Cantu has played very well for us. He stepped in for a freshman, but he comes from a background that his father or grandfather coached at Roosevelt High School and coached me when I was there, and he knows Mike Garrett and coached some great players that come through the Roosevelt area. So he's gotten that teaching. So he comes with a football background. And I don't know if people know that, but he has that football background, so it allows him to make reads and throw the ball in certain areas where he's been able to learn those things from his grandfather and his uncles and other people that are in the family. So Cantu is a huge factor in helping us.
And, of course, this man here, one of my USC heroes, picking up a national championship in 1979 with Marcus Allen and head coach John Robinson, and, of course, a state championship, a player on this East Los Angeles team in 74. With your bountiful amount of experience, how can you impart it to these young people? What do you get across to them without them being really in awe of you? You've also had time in the NFL, so how are you able to relate to them at their level?
Well, I heard one of the coaches, Nick Garrett, on our staff was talking about how he heard a piece from Bill Walsh, and Bill Walsh always talked about how he made it fun for the guys. And I remember John Robinson did the same thing. And there was hard work, but then there was the fun times. And we have days where, like, Don't Bust the Grape Day is on Friday, so we get to know one another. On Thursday, we have a day where we eat together. We serve them a meal here, and then I also use Thursday, like last week, we had a swim day, and took them over to the pool and said, okay, this is going to be our conditioning. And man, I tell you, some of those guys really love jumping in the pool and swimming, and it's more of a relaxed time. But then there's a flip side of the coin, and I know this much: hard work pays off, and at every level that I played at, they've always emphasized that hard work, and so. I'm able to relate to them by getting to know them off the field, but then on the field, there's that discipline that we have to have that I've seen great coaches have, John Robinson, Lehman Bennett, Al Padilla here. They have that discipline that's required in the teaching and on the field, and you got to have that. So I'm able to transfer that over into the modern-day athlete.
All right. How would you characterize now your style of coaching? What can fans expect to not only see here at East LA College Stadium, but maybe listening to our broadcast, a Lynn Cain run offense and defensive show?
I've been fortunate to be placed in certain leadership positions, and was a co-captain at the University of Southern California on that national championship team, was captain here on the state championship team. In the NFL, I was captain, voted by my teammates to be a part of that. So I've read books about leadership and how leaders lead, and I like leading by collaborating with my coaching staff. I allow them to have the room to be able to coach, to be able to have a positive effect on coaching their players, the different techniques. I share with them. I tell them this is what I like to have, how I want it run, and then give them the room to be able to coach. And so our coaches are going to be very effective in what they do, because I got coaches on staff, Maharo, Garrett, Coach B, those guys on offense, Keith Johnson. They do a tremendous job preparing the athletes to go out on Saturday and play a good game. So I give them that freedom to be able to collaborate and coach their players. Same thing on defense. I got the two Ackermans, Jeff and Scott. Then I have Nick, Kusha, and then Armando Jimenez. Got those guys on defense that are doing a fantastic job. Allowing them, what people are going to see is that it's a staff that's hustling, coaching hard, getting their players in place to be effective, and a coach that's right in there with the coaching staff and the players, encouraging and motivating everybody.
All right, Coach, we look forward to the game coming up Saturday. And just a reminder for fans, as you click on waldcast.com, left side of the page, another click to sportsjuice.com, you'll go directly to our audio broadcast starting out at 6 p.m. Pacific time as the Husky squad taking on Mount San Jacinto. Really looking forward to it, and a chance to highlight this class act. If you're an LA sports fan like me, you really know, again, about the legacy, the tutelage. It certainly can be found in one Lynn Cain, from the championship here at ELAC to national championship at USC on to, again, the NFL. Great career, and we'll look forward to the broadcast coming up on Saturday. Thanks for the visit.
You're welcome. Thank you.
This is Ronnie Wald reporting from Lynn Cain's offices here on the campus of East Los Angeles College.